If it ain't broke, don't fix it. All right, so I'm back from my excursion to Calgary, Canada, and I feel like crap. I think Trudeau is what they call him in Calgary. Justin Trudeau, I think he poisoned my apple or something like that. Poisoned my apple because I feel like crap. In fact, when I'm done with this, I'm going to go back and take a nap, all right? Teeth looking good. Got a shave. Yeah, looking good still. Even if I'm sick, I'm still looking good. My pearly yellows. So I just got off the horn with a guy today, and I've been working with this guy for a long, long time, probably 10 years at least when I was at USAA, and just a good guy. And I always feel kind of weird because in my field, you want to show that you're doing something to justify your existence, essentially. We got to change. We got to do this. And every time I talk to this guy, I was like, there's not much to do. There's just not much. Because it's not broken. In fact, it's funny because when I don't have my pen here, but he started when we hadn't updated Right Capital in like 4 years. And when I looked at it 45 years ago, he had like 1.6 million right there. Now he's got 3.01 million or something like that. I can't remember. And he's not overly aggressive either in terms of his portfolio. And so his portfolio has gone up by 50%, basically 40, 45%, something like that. He's, not conservative, basically the equivalent of a Wellington fund across. He's got lots of cash. It's just like, I'm talking to a guy, we'll call him Jimmy Dean. Jimmy Dean. I said, Jimmy Dean sausages. I said, Jimmy Dean, there's nothing to do. Because what he's going to do is, I don't want to say that, actually. I'm probably not going to say what he's going to do. He just wants to make sure that he does not leave his wife 33% down when he goes his greater reward, because he no longer has a long-term investment horizon. He's getting older. I think he's 70 years old now. I want to make sure I don't leave my wife a crap sandwich upon my demise, which means accumulation isn't my number one priority anymore. And that's exactly right, dude. Accumulation isn't what we're shooting for. I mean, look, I'm 50. I'll be 54 in 2 days. Yeah, 2 days, be 54. I still need to accumulate. I don't have enough. That's all there is to it. And I hope I can still accumulate. I put $1,000 a month into my brokerage account. Accumulate. But with that said, I still got a bunch of cash sitting aside, paying 5.25. Because as I get older, my days get shorter, which means I don't have as much time to recoup from a major market decline. And I know everyone's like, yeah, but the market decline, they come, but they always bounce back. But they don't always bounce back when you're pulling money out. They don't always bounce back over the course of your lifetime. We just don't know. Yeah, I look tired, don't I? Oh, I'm tired. But I just wanted to do this video because it's such. And actually, my man Jimmy Dean, he said, tell your clients to take my advice. Always get a ranch house. I said, why? He goes, that way, if the markets go down 35%, you jump out the window. You won't kill yourself. You'll just be jumping out the first floor. I thought that was pretty funny. It was pretty funny. So you take that advice too. Always buy a single-story house. But anyway, so my man Jimmy Dean, he's like, I just want to make sure I don't get smoked. And what should I be doing? And we talk about some strategies to make sure you don't get smoked. But it's like, you're crushing. And when you're crushing, there's not much to fix. And for me, as a pretty active guy, pretty high, high motivated, pretty, what's the word I'm looking for? Not aggressive, hyper. I hate just sitting back and saying, it's like that. The dude still sent me $500 for me to say, I bless you, sir. I don't think he's Catholic. But if it ain't broke, don't fix it, man. I think a lot of people need to recognize it's okay to sit there and do nothing. Like I said, used to say when the markets are going down, I still say it, but we haven't had a down market for a while, to look out the window. I have no idea what my portfolio is doing. I haven't looked in 2 months. Maybe when I'm done here, I will. I have no idea. It's okay to look out the window and whistle Dixie. Whistle Dixie. I don't know what Dixie is. Way down under the land of cotton, something is so... Way down yonder in the land of cotton, something, all forgotten, let it go, something like that. All right. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. All right, we'll see you. Thanks, Trudeau.